The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Brands you love, quality and value you deserve. Buy, pick, and save. New every day. By Frederick Medical College of Wisconsin. With 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors. Find one close to you. By Robert Hack Diamonds, paying cash for gold, silver, and diamonds at Robert Hack Diamonds. By Bryant and Stratton College. Come to our community career fair this Wednesday from noon to 4 p.m. at Potawatomi Casino. More than 80 employers expected. Visit bryantstratton.edu for details. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
Hi and welcome from Menomonee Falls High School. It's the season finale of Preps Plus. I'm Lance Allen from today's TMJ4.
And I'm Mark Stewart, prep editor of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Tonight we close the season with soccer and baseball highlights.
And we end the show with a bang, or maybe a lot of bangs. You'll want to see it. Our first pitch comes courtesy of a hurler right here in the Falls.
Preps Plus cleanup man Brad Preter's got the Boston Store featured student athlete.
Anytime she's pitching, we have a chance to win.
Kelly Berglund possesses a combination of traits that make her an outstanding pitcher and player overall. Key among them is her desire to help her team succeed.
I love all my teammates. They're great, and it's just great to go out and play well for them.
She's a good athlete to begin with, and then she works very hard at her pitching and her hitting and her fielding. And she's got a great attitude.
Last year, as a sophomore, Berglund put up amazing pitching stats, helping her team capture the Greater Metro Conference Championship. The Indians went on to win a state tournament game for the first time in school history.
Kelly took us there. We lived on pitching and defense, and she was our pitcher. She did amazing. She worked out of every jam that we got in, and yeah, she was the reason we were at state.
We played a lot of tight, low-scoring games, and it comes down to pitching and defense, and she was our leader in the circle there.
Kelly's success in the circle comes from the same traits that allow her male counterparts to be successful on the mound. Good control, velocity, movement on her pitches, and the ability to stay calm in tough situations.
She gets in jams pitching, and she just keeps throwing and works her way out of it most of the time. So she's got mental toughness on top of all that.
The Falls game at West Allis Hale this past week is a prime example of Kelly's ability to escape trouble. In both the first and second innings, Hale put 2 runners on base with less than 2 outs. Both times, Kelly and the Indians got out of the inning with no runs scored.
If we get in a jam, she can work out of it easily. You gotta call the right pitches, and then she'll throw them where you want it.
Aside from giving up just 1 run in a complete game victory that day, Kelly went 3 for 3 at the plate. She did get thrown out trying to stretch this double into a triple. Kelly, though, says she hits better on the days that she pitches.
I feel like when I'm pitching, I'm actually more focused on hitting too. Like I just feel more like focused on in on the game, whereas when I'm in left field, like the ball's not coming out there every inning, so I'm kind of sometimes not as focused as I am when I'm pitching.
A high achiever in the classroom as well, Berglund enjoys psych class. She says psychology plays a role in how she approaches opposing batters.
Gotta try to stay one step ahead and try to keep them off balance.
The Indians got off to a great start this season, winning their first 7 games, most of them in dominating fashion. The confidence from last season definitely carried over.
We came into the season looking to win conference like we did last year and get back to state and maybe even make it a little further than we did last year because we feel we have the talent and the experience to do so again.
Kelly runs cross country in the fall, which no doubt helps her endurance as a pitcher. She's also an outstanding student.
Now here's Kelly accepting her award.
On behalf of Boston Store, I'd like to congratulate our Preps Plus Athlete of the Week award winner to Kelly. Congratulations, Kelly.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jim Henderson of the Milwaukee Brewers. Follow Preps Plus on Twitter. My account's Jim Henderson 29.
Spring is the time to get your yard into shape for the rest of the year. Make it the best in the neighborhood by adding nature's finest grass seed for a lush green lawn. Maintain its health with a sprinkler system from Rainbird during those dry, hot summer days. Trim to perfection with powerful mowers from great brands like Poulon Pro. And accent with attractive decorative rock. Check out our new interactive flyer for great deals in the spring catalog at Menards.com.
Save big money at Menards.
Before I went to Bryan and Stratton College, I worked a lot of jobs. It seemed like it was just something missing for me to actually make the pay that I truly deserved. After earning my business degree at Bryan and Stratton College, there are so many doors that are open for me now. I'm currently working for 2 different places. I am a sales manager at one business and the other I'm a marketing consultant. I could never have gotten to the place I am now and been successful if it was not for Bryan and Stratton College.
We're back at Menomonee Falls High School on the season finale of Preps Plus. We now switch from a top-notch pitcher to a primetime matchup on the pitch.
We have 2 highly regarded teams from the area in soccer. That's in the Bryan and Stratton College Preps Plus highlights.
It's only week 2 of the girls' soccer season, but tonight we have a matchup that could impact the playoffs a few months down the road. It's the North Shore Conference opener, Whitefish Bay and Germantown, 2 of the top teams in the area. The Warhawks dominated possession time early, but a turnover led to this. Carolyn Fink with a nice feed to Taylor Kerwin. Her shot is smothered by G-Town keeper Piper Brown, but Leah Rothstein is there for the rebound. 1-0 Blue Dukes jump on top. The lead did not last long. Just 2 minutes later on a free kick, Paige Blankenheim's shot is blocked, but Isabel Thompson is there for the follow. This matchup is even at 1. Germantown looking for the lead off yet another free kick, but Shannon Gasper's header is off the post, and the Blue Dukes are able to clear to keep the game even. Now to the 29th minute, Bay with a corner. The ball caroms off the back of Claire Matcomb and into the back of the net. Whitefish Bay back in front, 2-1. The Blue Dukes back on the attack. Fink with the long drive that's headed for the far side of the net, but Brown is there for the diving save. Now early second half, and the Warhawks get the equalizer, and it's a beauty. Danny Schuyler with a long shot that gets by everyone except Mackenzie Challoner, who punches it in, and this showdown is all even at 2. Here's Challoner one more time, but her shot is knocked away by Bay keeper Amanda Pandel. Finally, in the 68th minute, the play of the night. Kerwin with the steal at midfield, and she is off to the races. She encounters some traffic along the way, but she gets off this rocket to the left corner, and it finds the back of the net to give the Blue Dukes a 3-2 advantage.
Thanks to my team, we were all pressing, and we got it up there, and just the good pressure from everyone. I got the chance to take it up and just kicked it in, so that was exciting.
Germantown applies the pressure late, but Pandel is more than up for the challenge with some big saves. The Blue Dukes hang on for a 3-2 victory, a big confidence boost for the state's #1 ranked team in Division II.
Yeah, I felt really good because I know it's going to be a tough winning conference this year, so that was a big win for us. So that was really exciting, especially for the whole team.
In the past, we've been a little bit lower seed, so we can, we always say, hey, we're gunning for that team, but now we're the team that everybody's gunning for, so it forces us to be prepared every night, but, I think our girls are up to the challenge.
Spring sports, especially baseball, tend to be unpredictable this early in the season.
But we picked a matchup between 2 schools that tend to have quality programs for the Menards Game of the Week.
State tournament qualifiers the last 4 years, the Hartford Orioles take the field with 9 new starters in their season opener against Wisconsin Lutheran. Top of the second, Ben Drew gets a piece of this Logan McShane offering, driving it to the gap in right center. Drew will cruise into second base with an easy double, but he would be left stranded. Bottom of the inning, 1-0 Wisco, bases loaded for Jordan Vorlaub. He'll drop this offering into right field for a base hit. Jacob Smurs scores, but the Orioles catch a runner between third and home. They execute the rundown to get out of the inning, trailing 2-0. Third inning now, runner on third for Logan McShane, who hits a drive to center. Colin Luty tags up and scores, 3-0 Vikings. It's 3-1 now as the rain starts to fall while Hartford pitcher Matt Finley warms up for the fourth. Finley gets some help from catcher Jonathan Higgins, who makes a perfect throw to cut down Landon Gosh trying to steal. Taylor Renzalia applies the tag, nicely done by the D. Finley weathered the storm as the rain fell, getting one of his 6 strikeouts to earn a trip back to the shelter of the dugout. The weather improves by the time Wisco increases its lead in the 5th. Logan McShane rips the line shot just out of Renzalia's reach. Colin Luty scores, 5-1 Vikings. That would be more than enough run support for McShane, who goes the distance, striking out 11. The Vikings win the conference opener 5-1.
Well, our goal obviously to get conference championship. We're never ranked high, but we like to prove some of those guys wrong.
That experience of playing at the state tournament's outstanding. They always know it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
We'll get back on the diamond shortly for a visit with one of the key members of the Brewers bullpen.
And be sure to check jsonline.com for the latest prep news. You can also read about the WIAA multiplier proposal, and then be sure to check back Wednesday for news of the vote. Stick around, Preps Plus will be right back.
Good timing is a tricky business. A bell doesn't ring when the fruit is ripe. At Pick and Save, time equals freshness. You can taste it in the produce we source, the beef we grind fresh in our stores, and in the products we bake daily. Getting the timing right. Every minute, every hour, every meal. Pick and Save. New every day.
Who do you trust when selling your gold, silver, and diamonds? Robert Hack Diamonds was secret shopped by the media, and they found out that Robert Hack Diamonds offer the most for their jewelry. At Robert Hack Diamonds, we'll treat you like family. Shop around before you sell. If we can't beat a competitor's offer on your scrap gold, we'll give you $20 just for trying.
Bring your gold, I will get you some money.
Robert Hack Diamonds is located at 76th and Layton in Greenfield, and our newest location on the corner of Green Tree and Port Washington Road in Glendale.
What would make your doctor, your everyday doctor, an extraordinary everyday doctor? Well, if they're part of Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin's health network, that's exactly what they'd be. Why? Because your doctor would be connected to the region's only academic medical center, and so would you. Renowned specialists, more treatment options only academic medicine can offer. We have over 200 primary care doctors in more than 20 locations, so there's bound to be one close. Call to find the right doctor for you.
Save $1,000 on your college tuition. Menards will award 2 $1,000 Preps Plus college scholarships to high school seniors from the 2014 graduating class. To fill out your Preps Plus scholarship application form, please visit jsonline.com/scholarship. Hurry! Completed applications must be received by Saturday, April 19th.
Jim Henderson toiled a long time in the minor leagues before establishing himself in the majors.
One of the Brew Crew's tallest, hardest throwing pitchers, Henderson is our guest as Pick and Save presents From Preps to Pros.
Going through 10 years of minor league ball, going through surgeries and injuries, you just have to keep on battling. And I just never wanted to stop playing, and I always saw being a big leaguer as something I wanted to do, as a dream, and I never stopped until I got here.
Although Jim Henderson didn't start this season as the Brewers' closer, he certainly established himself in that role in 2013. Henderson converted 28 of 32 save opportunities. Perhaps because he sets his goals on a daily basis, he's able to put failed opportunities behind him.
Some people go year to year, some people go month to month, some people go day to day. I like to go just day to day and just focus on the next day. You have a bad day one day, you can just wake up and start all over the next day.
Off the field, Henderson has helped the ALS Association Wisconsin chapter, appearing at this Chasin' a Cure tailgate party last summer. Another such event is planned this July. Henderson's father died from ALS when Jim was 13 years old, so playing a lot of baseball turned out to be a way of coping.
Right around that age, we started a travel team, baseball team, and it's just a good timing. Then I started taking baseball seriously and playing 100 games a year at age 13, 14 as a Canadian kid. So, that was a distraction. But then when you get to go on the field and do what you love, it takes your mind off things.
Henderson credits the man who put that travel team together with providing him the chance to reach the pros.
His desire and love for baseball, he didn't have to do it. He was like a big corporate lawyer. He didn't need to step outside his hard work and everything he's accomplished in life, but he did, and he kind of gave us a lot of opportunities as kids growing up. So his name is John Ericandia, back in Calgary. So.
It was July of 2012 when Henderson finally made his Major League debut, fulfilling a promise he had spelled out for himself.
The offseason before I got called up, I kind of just wrote this year on my, wrote out, put it on my wall in my bedroom so that when I went out the door every day, I just reminded myself that when I went to workouts or whatever, that this is the year I'm going to, put it all together.
Considering everything he's been through, if anyone should know what it takes to be a pro, it's Jim Henderson.
It's coming to the field every day, and when a coach isn't looking or a teacher isn't looking, you're still working hard. You're doing the same thing you would do if somebody's kind of looking over your shoulder. So that's what I would say is a professional.
The Rufus King girls track team put on a dominant performance at the City Conference Indoor Championships.
As they transition to the outdoor season, the Lady Generals earn the honors as the Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week.
The Milwaukee King girls have a reputation as being a dominant force in track and field, and that isn't changing this year, with the Indoor City Conference title already under their belts.
It felt really good to win City Conference because it was our 14th year in a row now. So, winning City again, it was something that we expected, but at the same time, it wasn't going to be handed to us. We have a lot of competition at these meets. People see King, it's either a threat, it's a target. So we kind of go in there with our heels held high. So winning City for once again, was really great. It was really awesome.
Not only have the Generals won the indoor title 14 years in a row, but they also have 21 state wins to back them up, including 2 team state titles, which they hope to bring back to King this year.
Last year, we came with a big team, and we still ended up getting third at state. And the team that won first at state, they only had like 3 members. So it's definitely the place, and it's not really how many people make it. We know we want to win state this year. That's our main goal, is to try and win state, which basically means do our best.
King has a strong team all around, and they're very focused when it comes to practice and meets. But that doesn't mean they don't have fun while they're at it.
I think it's a really strong team. We all practice together. Distance stays with distance, and then the sprinters stay with sprinters, but we all stretch together and we all count together, so it's really unified that way.
The team is awesome. Very random. They're very fun. The team, they're hardworking. They are. We all get along, and it's just fun. Our practice isn't just hard work, run, go do this, go do that. No, it's we run, break time, chill, laugh, whatever, and then we get back to business.
Besides talent, the Generals also have a strong bond with their teammates.
We grew up with each other. We grew up around each other, doing track and doing other sports. And, some of those who don't do it with us, we were building a classroom or around school. So we're all close to each other, and we hang out outside of school, and those friendships come back to the track, and, with relays and so forth, we're dependent upon each other, and we help build each other up, If it's not one of us in the event, to the next one, we're cheering each other on at all times. So, yeah, we're very close in that sense.
Congratulations, Milwaukee King, for being the Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week, and best of luck to you in the outdoor season.
As the Preps Plus season nears its end, we'd like to thank everyone who works behind the scenes on the show.
Especially Chief Video Editor Frank Hill. We'll be right back.
I was helping to take care of my aunt who had cancer, and one day when we were at chemo, we saw a Bryant & Stratton commercial, I thought maybe nursing would be a fit for me. Every instructor took a personal interest in my success. Bryant and Stratton College did prepare me to take the NCLEX exams, and I did pass the NCLEX on my first attempt. I'm now a registered nurse at a major hospital. I feel like that was my calling, and I could not have done it without Bryant and Stratton College.
For every product, there's a window of opportunity. The right time to catch it, cut it, pick it, and bake it. At Pick and Save, that's why we continuously stock and prepare fresh foods in our stores daily, getting the timing right. Every minute, every hour, every meal. Pick and Save. New every day.
Who do you trust when buying your jewelry? Brad Yulberg here, and I can tell you at Robert Hack Diamonds, we will treat you fair and like family. We have thousands of diamonds in stock, thousands of pieces of jewelry, and prices from under $50 to over $50,000. Come to Robert Hack Diamonds for a relaxed and enjoyable jewelry buying experience. Shop around before you buy. Robert Hack Diamonds is located at 76th and Layton and Greenfield, and our new location on the corner of Green Tree and Port Washington Road in Glendale.
Come to Robert Hack Diamonds.
Imagine you're diagnosed with something serious. How far would you go to find the best treatments, the best doctors? 100 miles? 1,000? How about right in your neighborhood? With Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Health Network, renowned physicians and breakthrough treatments are practically outside your door. 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors, all connected to the region's only academic medical center. Now what is possible is closer than ever. Call to find the right doctor for you.
Get more choices, more colors, and satisfaction guaranteed with Cabot Stain from Menards. Perfect to protect and beautify your deck and more. With a variety of colors and finishes, save $7 a gallon. That's $35 on 5-gallon pails. Nourish your garden with products from Schultz. Feed potted plants and flowers for up to 9 months with Schultz Potting Soil Plus or Moisture Plus. Your choice, just $6.99 each.
Save big money at Menards.
Each year, millions of athletes suffer from sports-related injuries, ranging from heat stroke to strains and broken bones. Here to talk with us about injury prevention is Dr. Carol Vetter, Medical Director of the Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Sports Medicine Center and team physician for both the U.S. speed skating team and the Milwaukee Wave. Dr. Vetter, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
People in general and even athletes may have a tendency to avoid getting an evaluation or treatment for injuries. Tell us why that's not a good idea.
If you delay in getting your diagnosis, then you will delay in your return to what you want to be doing, the activities you want to be doing. So getting a good diagnosis and getting on a treatment plan will speed up your recovery and get you back to what you want to do sooner.
What can athletes do to prevent an injury?
So prevention really comes from strength and conditioning and being in good condition, in a safe condition to be playing your sport. So if you do have an injury, getting involved in a physical therapy program will really improve your chances of getting back to what you want to do quickly and safely.
All right, Dr. Vetter, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
To learn more about the Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Sports Medicine Center, visit freighter.com/sports.
You might not think of trap shooting as a high school sport, but plenty of schools around here have teams, and it is growing at the prep level.
Scott Babler finds out all about it in the Preps Plus Spotlight.
The Waukesha Gun Club is a busy place on a spring weekend. But come late Sunday afternoon, the clientele becomes a lot younger as the club opens its doors to the Southeast Wisconsin Scholastic Clay Target Program Conference. That's right, high school trap shooting. Over 700 athletes currently compete in this conference, further proof that this is one of the fastest growing high school sports in the country. In fact, Wisconsin is host to 3 conferences, comprised of over 2,000 high school trap shooters.
I fell in love with it the very first time I shot. I was always in a hunting family, but never heard of trap shooting.
It was really addicting. The first target, just watching them blow up, it's a whole lot of fun. From then I knew I was going to want to do this a lot more.
Milwaukee Lutheran is one of 13 schools in this local conference. They play a 10-meet schedule with the championships in late May. A meet consists of each athlete shooting a round of 25 targets. Top 5 scores count for their team. Gun safety, above all, is the main focus.
The number one priority that we like to focus on is safety. We want to be safe when we're out here. We are constantly stressing that. We want the kids to be safe, but we want the kids to have fun.
You have to act older, and you just have to be older than you actually are, because you just have to step up your game, because there's a level of danger here. Firearms can hurt you.
Most of the students are multi-sport athletes. The reasons they are drawn to trap shooting are many.
You get to blow stuff up. It's always fun to shoot stuff, you know. It's a fun sport, you know, it's a family sport. Your whole family can come out and do it.
I love just being able to pull the trigger. I know it sounds weird, but like it's a very good stress reliever, and I just love hanging out with the friends that I made on the trap team.
To me, it's like a video game. You know, when the clay target goes out, the kid shoots at it, and it breaks in front of him. It blows up like a little firework kind of thing, and it's reactive.
The roots of this sport at the high school level go back about a decade. At the current growth rate, everyone expects big things in the coming years as the next wave of Wisconsin's top trap shooters hone their craft.
It's a sport where every kid can participate, whether he's 5'2" and 80 pounds or 7'1" and 190 pounds. They can all lift up a gun and participate and compete against each other.
Thanks for joining us this week, and thanks for joining us this entire season on Preps Plus.
Unfortunately, we are done for this year, but we look forward to joining you again next season.
When football season starts, we'll be back for our 18th season. Till then, I'm Mark Stewart.
And I'm Lance Allen. Thanks for watching the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus.
The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Brands you love, quality and value you deserve. Buy, pick, and save. New every day. By Frederick Medical College of Wisconsin. With 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors. Find one close to you. By Robert Hack Diamonds. Paying cash for gold, silver, and diamonds at Robert Hack Diamonds. By Bryant and Stratton College. Come to our community career fair this Wednesday from noon to 4 p.m. at Potawatomi Casino. More than 80 employers expected. Visit bryantstratton.edu for details. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.